Hi, my name is Cecilia Ruiz and I make books for kids. I am originally from Mexico, the southern neighboring country of the United States. The official language in Mexico is Spanish. This is the country where I grew up in, and this is where the story I'm gonna talk about today takes place. Today, I want to talk to you about one character in particular, Abuela, which means grandma in Spanish. She's one of the main characters in my book, A Gift from Abuela.
Tell us about your character.
This character is based on my grandmother. Her name was Italia. I created this book based on a story that happened to her during a very difficult time in Mexico. When I was about 4 years old, Mexico started going through a crisis. Most people had to work multiple jobs, longer hours, and couldn't afford hardly anything. A lot of shops and businesses closed. People were hungry and upset. Things were getting more and more expensive every day. For example, when I was 4 years old, a bottle of water cost 1 peso, which is like $1. By the time I was 14, that same bottle of water cost 1,000 pesos. That's when the government decided something needed to change. They removed 3 zeros from the currency and printed new money. The new money was called nuevos pesos, and people had to turn in their old bills to exchange them for the new bills. After a transitional period in which both types of bills were being used, then the government stopped accepting the old bills, and the nuevos pesos became the official money. Many years after all this happened, while cleaning my grandma's house, we discovered a hidden stash of money she had forgotten about. There were bags and bags of old bills she had been saving up that no longer had value. A useless treasure, we all thought. We did the math, and it was a lot. She could have bought a car with that money. The idea of money losing its value and just becoming paper was fascinating to me. Also seeing the look of confusion in my grandma's face. She was not typically the kind of person to be forgetful when this happened, and yet she just simply forgot about that. Realizing how our memories aren't perfect had a huge impact in my life.
What made you want to become a creator of books?
I made this book in memory of her and this event. I tried to imagine why she started saving money in the first place and what could have happened that made her forget. With this book, I also wanted to celebrate the beautiful special relationships between grandmothers and their grandchildren. My grandma and I were very close. She had many grandchildren, and she always welcomed us at her house. I loved sitting next to her at the dinner table. She would teach me songs in different languages, and they would all involve some sort of hand choreography. I actually grew up believing she knew Japanese because she sang a song she said she had learned in Japan. Years later, I realized that that was not Japanese at all, and she had been making up all the words.
If you found a whale in your bathtub, what would you do?
I would turn on the shower and hope it starts singing.